Hello, my friends. I'm here today to share some exciting new fabric. Especially nice on this very, very cold winter day in Illinois to be able to share this new spicy line with you today. And my line is called Sassy Summer Salsa. So that's a tip off right there that it is going to be kind of spicy. And a lot of the colors are drawn from the spicy salsa that we like to eat so much. Lemons and limes, peppers, tomatoes, eggplants, all those delicious summer colors coming through in this line of fabric. The whole collection is based on this large sunflower print, and this is the red design, and we've done it in two different colorways and two slightly different scales. But this red one I'm really in love with, and I think I'm going to have a summer tablecloth made out of this. And don't you think with green dingle balls around the edge it would just be fabulous. So there's the red version. It's slightly smaller than the purple version, but this is really dramatic. And as soon as I saw this, I thought, oh, I need shower curtains because I have a saffron yellow bathroom that this would be superb in. So I know what I'm going to be doing with this when I get my bolts. This design also has some nice plump busy bees in there. They could obviously be fussy cut if you wanted them to be. You could have some fun with that for sure. So this is what the entire collection is built on, this very fun graphic sunflower print. So all the rest of the prints are made to coordinate with that. And of course, you know, I'm a flower girl, so we've got a lot of these nice summer flowers. But again, in some really fun designs. And I can just imagine this particular one in a little summer frock. Don't you think that that would just be so sweet? This next design, inspired by Mexican embroidery, which really just blows me away, and two scales and two colors of this as well. Purple and green. You can't go wrong with purple and green. In fact, it looks pretty good with me here today, I think. But a real pretty print. Here's the same print, different colorway, but the border definitely has possibilities. Can you see that going around your quilt border or on a pillow or pillowcase? Would really be lovely. But I'm really enamored by this design, and I think it has a lot of potential, especially for fussy cutting and accenting with some of these others. I mean, look at these two together and how dynamite those can be. Here's a design inspired by Mexican ceramic tiles. They seem to be all the rage these days. And this one I think is a really fun design. If you're an English paper piecing person, you could have some fun with these for sure. And here it is, same size, but definitely a different attitude in the colors that we chose. I especially like that kind of grayed green that is in the background of all the flowers. It really gives a unique color sensation. Now, I'm a flower girl, and some of my prints get pretty wild and crazy, and that's why I always love to put these very simple graphic patterns with it because they act as such beautiful foils for all those flowers. You really need this. It creates a distinction and it also creates contrast. And to me, contrast creates drama. And that's exactly what I want in all of my quilts, is drama. And I think this is going to do it. Here's a classic little daisy print. Oh, a summer frock in this. I think I'm ready right about now. Here's the same design, slightly larger, but again the purple is pulled through both of these, and they could easily be used together. Pillowcases would be very nice in that as well. And here's the celosia, and I saved this one to last because it is really a dramatic print. And I think we can really have some fun with this. You know, I've been designing fabric for a long time, and a lot of my fabrics tend to be symmetrical and large symmetrical prints. And anytime you have a large symmetrical print, they are just begging to be fussy cut. The potential is amazing. So I just brought my mirror so that we could kind of see what that potential could be. We'll line it up here. Oh dear. Lots of potential in that. Oh boy. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing this summer when I get my bolts. You know, it would be even, let's do it the other way around. I just want to see what that looks like too. Oh, look at what happens there. And the circles created. I think we're going to have a good time playing with these. The other thing that I'd like to share with you is that I now have this wonderful line of hand-dyed brushed cottons. And the brushed makes them not only feel good, but makes the color absorb in such a very, very rich way. And we've got quite a nice palette that's growing a little bit every year. And let's just take our two initial prints here. And look at the colors that we've got. Some perfect greens going on in there. And of course, the oranges and yellows and the purples going to blend really nicely. And again, those solids are really going to help tame the wild prints. They always do. But here again, very nice color possibilities there, and the greens in there again. So don't forget to think about mixing the solids in there. In fact, one of my favorite ways of using a personality print like this would be to do it as a whole cloth and then just put a sashing of a solid or a stripe and then a border around that and quilt it, and you've got a dynamite quilt. Basically, when you've got these big personality prints, I've learned that you really want to make the fabric do the work for you. It can do a lot of heavy lifting, and you can make a magnificent, very simply pieced quilt that looks very, very sophisticated and complicated with actually very few pieces. And you can't beat that. It's a winning combination. And if you need a little bit of a boost, people are getting much more adventurous with using these big prints. Thank goodness they're starting to catch on. But if you need a little boost, I do have my Patchwork Sassaman style book, which gives you all kinds of tips from all the things that I've learned after 20 years of playing with these kind of prints. So thank you so much for tuning in and coming into the Sassaman Playhouse here. And I hope the rest of your year is a good rest of the year. This will make it better. Thank you.